When I was first asked to speak this evening, I was first incredibly humbled and then honored to say a few words about this incredible man who's left such an indelible imprint on the planet. And like many of you, I thought, where was the first time I met Jim? First time I heard him. And so I started thinking about it, and I went back to my storage unit and I searched around. And I looked for hours. And I found this. And I started looking through it. And I found... For those of you that are younger than 20 years old, this is called a cassette. And this is what we used to listen to our music. And I found this, and this is the actual cassette that a friend of mine gave to me many, many years ago. And I used to drive around in my 1964 Thunderbird POS. And I listened to this thing until it wouldn't play anymore. And I actually put it in and out of my deck so many times the label came off, and I put the label on here, and it says, The Plan. And I literally sat in my driveway many, many nights, my own driveway, until it was finished, listening to that resonance of his voice and things like, for things to change, you've got to change. And this concept came into me that maybe it wasn't the whole rest of the world why I wasn't doing what I was doing. And I vowed one day to meet the man. And a few years later, I did. And I made my way through the crowd, and I shook his hand, and I said, Mr. Rohn, thank you so much. And he looked me in the eyes, as he always does to everybody, and you knew in that moment he was with you. And he looked me in the eyes, and he said, young man, that's my best Jim Rohn impression. Young man, the world is a magnificent place. What are you going to do with it? And I turned around and walked away. And so I say to you, Mr. Rohn, I know you're listening to us, that with all you've taught all of us, I hope you're proud of what we're doing with this magnificent world and what we'll continue to do. Thank you so much.